it's connected. So I'm gonna need to play around with this, but as far as I can tell, welcome to the first episode of the N64 quest captured through an Elgato HD. So you're getting a little bit better picture quality for N64 games than you'd come to expect, I'm sure, especially for me, which is because of the HD. I still only have the HD Hyperkin cord, and I will upgrade that at some point in the future because I play so much N64. But yeah, so I have that. I need to just audio levels throughout because I don't have a really great idea for review. Because it's not really Elgato's. It is a little bit Elgato's fault for their software, but I don't have the option to mute myself and listen to the game through the computer on my headphones. I literally only I have to do what I've never done before, and I actually have to run an HD cord out of the capture card to my TV while it's feeding in here. And apparently I have to see if that's any better. Yeah, so I'm now running the game from the 64 to my computer and out of the capture card to my TV, which is apparently what normal people do on this kind of bullshit. I've never actually done it before. So this is a new thing for me. You can see here, this is what I've done since the last thing I've done. Apparently it was super loud, the game, before. So maybe this is a little bit better. I'm waiting on updates from someone who can actually tell me what's going on, and I appreciate that very much. So yeah, semi-pro pod racing circuit. Started off strong as usual. So we got all first place finishes there, and then first place had a tough time with this one, but eventually pulled it out on first place, and then third. That one sucks. I hate everything on Ordibana. Period. Did great on that. Zaga Challenge was not difficult at all. Tough time there, but I really liked that course, and then pulled it up. So now we're on to the third, not the final, but the third and most difficult full circuit. So we'll see how we do here. This is going to be back on Uvu 4, which I think we've done before. Is there an Uvu 4? Yeah. So we kind of know what we're expecting aesthetically here. We're going to be in that sort of on one of the moons of the planet Uvo, which has a factory, a mining facility that they put prisoners to work in, labor camp. Also, let's take a look real quick because I definitely won a race. Oh my god, fucking wow.
I got everything you need, huh?
I think I'm still kind of saving for an air brake. I don't really need a great air brake. I need air brake and acceleration are the two things that I'm most working on. So let's see, how much do I need for that? We'll get to that one, and that will be pretty good. This is nice too. That one's really expensive though. So yeah, I think mostly what I'm saving up for is that better acceleration there. But we won't do anything for now. That's what we're working on. All right, let's get started and see how we do here. I'm probably just going to do a couple races. This really is just a really big test run for this new software and this new thing because this is a major change to my setup and everything. I really have to get used to this, and I don't have a great idea of you can also see I've dumbed down the presentation too. I don't have the Twitch chat, not that anyone's ever on it. Wow, did you fucking really? Already fucked this up too bad. But no, we'll bounce back. It's probably gonna be long course too. Oh my god, that's narrow. Alright, we're gonna thread the needle right away on this motherfucker. in any case, this is very exciting. This is super cool to have this. Because I've been playing on my own time. Anytime I've been playing in Season 4, I've been doing this HD port for a couple months now. Oh, we got another one of these. I hate these. Feels like I have very little control. Obviously, I do have control in some degree. Oh my god, that was not the right way to go at all. That is some bullshit. This is gonna be tough. That's also why I only want to do a couple at a time here, because I got to a point, you know, a couple races. Fucking really? All I tried to do was go in the tunnel. Apparently I hit something really hard on my way in. Wow, this is gonna take some getting used to. This particular. Wow, that's not. This is garbage. I don't like when there's not a lot of like air. And apparently I'm still in 6th place, which is not the end of the world. But I'll bet you whoever is up first is way the hell ahead of me. Toy dampener, I assume. Track paper, because I don't think I have him. I think this is the track that will be unlocked on. Just get straightened out, Mox. Jesus. Oh, and then we gotta pick our poison here. Just 1 second. Cool. Noted. Okay, cool. Cool. Thank you. This seems. Apparently, this is okay. I'm happy with that. I'm much happier if my vocals aren't super loud, which seems to be what the case is. Thank you, Alexi, so much. Because I'm kind of blind here. I also I've been worried about so many things going into this. Just not just the levels and everything, that I'm not gonna have the greatest idea of what's going on, but anything is regarding delay, which the HD60S that I'm using seems to do really well. Seems to do okay with, so I'm cool with this. I'm also especially cool with it because I don't have to worry about it for me actually running thread and then like, yeah, that was good. Nope, that's not the text. What? Oh, it's because I was weak. My left engine was definitely weak. If I had been able to repair it, that wouldn't happen. Oh lord. What? Yeah, I clipped through the whole tunnel and now I'm dead. Oh my god. This is definitely, like, this is going to be far and away the most I've crashed on a single race yet. Which is still going to be really saying something. The fucking Ordibana. I hate Ordibana. And, like, I remember never liking any track that was on that planet, so. But this is probably the second. Again? How do you... That's not cool. 10th place, for fuck's sake. 10th place. And just out of nowhere, apparently. Barely tapped the wall. We need to restart this just to get ahead. Just get ahead of it and restart. Move stuff over here so a little bit tighter. On me. No need to see like everything else in the apartment. I am glad that the computer mic is not picking up the audio from the TV. I was worried that it would not be as good enough at isolating to avoid picking up the playback from the TV. But facing away from it seems to be doing okay. That's just based on the levels that I can hear. But yeah, if it was either lost in the muck of the recording in the first place, or I didn't mention it. The Mac version of this, my own damn fault for having a Mac, and I did last year. Actually, when I basically broke OBS for myself by updating my Mac. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? Updating your computer, you idiot? But when that happened, I was apparently reversed gravity on me, and I smacked the top of that archway for some reason. But when I broke OBS by updating my computer last year, fuck this, fuck this, fuck this. It's that cone, like that cone should keep me from hitting anything. It's not like that funnel is not sharp. It's not. Apparently, it's still gonna fuck you up. But I was thinking to myself, like, oh, I really should just get a new computer. Instead, I just updated my battery, and I just realized I had to go back to what I had on OBS before, and I couldn't. Yeah, I couldn't update my Mac because it would break OBS for me, and I knew that I would change over to this at some point with the Elgato. And then now that I have the Elgato, I don't have the chat thing up anymore because I need to figure out how to get that on there and capture it. And I don't have the little gimmick that I used to have because it doesn't size itself right on this software. But yeah, the biggest thing is that I can't mute just myself. I can't just mute myself in my headphones solely. And it's just because I have a Mac. So yeah, fuck me. I should have just got a new computer last year. But this is where we're at. But now I can be a normal person and don't have to feel like I'm staring at you the whole time I'm playing the game. If you're watching my camera. Is anything interesting going on? No. And I have considered just taking the camera out of the equation entirely. The only reason I keep it in there is because I do constantly want to show things off, and I know I can toggle that back and forth. But all in all, I think it's just a more normal thing to have the camera on me. That's what the big boys do. Those are the fuckers. That's what I get for not being able to repair. On my way in there so I don't, even if I hit something, I don't, oh, it smashes you right on the fucking ground. Come out. I have to brake when I hit the ground. I don't think that's gonna do anything. That's gravity. Oh, come on. You know I did that. You know I got that. That's ridiculous. I know I have a wide bladder. Jesus. Good little burst there. That was effective. Oh my god, it's like this whole pack. Either the whole pack passes me or I pass the whole pack. There's some kind of creature sticking out of the side of the wall there. I'm very interested to know what it is because it looks like it's got that beak like a sarlacc. Oh, you are kidding me with that. That's not right. I'm all the way back in 11th. I thought I was doing fine. I was doing fine for half the race. That's bullshit. Of course, the unfortunate thing is I have to beat this race. I can give the extra hard one a shot if everybody wants, but just to mix things up if I feel like, okay, I need to, no way, I would be like, I need to buckle down and try and beat this one at some point and not do it on the stream. And then, but I mean, what would I get out of it if I did the other ones? I would still get my hands getting dropped and this one. Especially because the other one's also on before. We're barely even getting a change of scenery. One on Uvu 4 and there's one on Andor Prime. So I mean, there's no way. There's no way to combat that either because it's the only thing that cooling does is let you boost for longer. This is a joke. sound so happy, Mars? You've literally exploded into a ball of flame like 15 times in the past 6 months. Yeah, that's okay. Just bounce back and forth like that. Hey, at least I didn't explode that time. Just because I landed on the ground. 10th place, eh? That sucked. There wasn't even, like, major lap discrepancies. Like you saw second and third lap, like, I came way out of the lead. I was, like, the first lap, I was, like, firmly in, like, third, fourth. My God. How the hell did that happen? Oh. Alright, let's do something different. Because we're gonna, like... Oh, it's not on Uvu 4. Good. Oh, God. Let's give this a shot, I guess. These ones you gotta do top 3 to even win anything. I can't even get the fucking boost start right anymore. What happened to me? I feel like I haven't done that in like 10 races. There is, if anybody's wondering, because of not only this game, but also apparently the game. Oh, that's not a jump. That looks like a jump. There's a big light in the middle. It's not a... Oh, it's not an opening. What the hell that was? Jesus Christ, what was that? Everybody's all off on their own gimmick, I guess. Oh God. Almost went right into that fucking corner of the bridge. Oh no. There's no rails on that one. Oh God, watch these outflows. Way more comfortable with this track than I was with the other one. Ordabana and Uvu 4, I cannot stand them. I mean, the first one on Uvu 4 wasn't that bad, but that last one was an absolute nightmare for me. These ones I've had one that I had to try a bunch of times on the second circuit, but this one I've done pretty okay with. Oh God. This one I've done pretty okay with, any of these tracks so far. So I don't hate it. I'm trying too hard. Where'd you end up? Dead last, huh? Crazy. Get up and from the sides. Oh, what is this? You can't even use the fucking mini-map to help you on that. Everything's overlapping. Oh Lord, that's a 90-degree turn. What happened to me thinking this was okay the first lap? Decide which way you're going, for God's sake, man. Already on the third lap. This is still a long course, but it hasn't felt that long. I mean, compared to the last one was like 2.5 minutes per lap, and this is just under 2 minutes per lap, so that's actually more like 90 seconds. Still at the absolute rear of the pack, so I don't know what I'm trying to do. How well I think this is gonna go for me. Like, what do I have? What do I have to live for at this point? The three of us here are the absolute final part of the pack. Everyone else is probably way ahead of us right now. It's the fight for 10th place. Decent boost. Come on. Oh yeah, that's the finish line. Hey, I pulled right into 9th and a photo finish for 9th. Okay, if we do a lot better, like, if we do a lot more like lap 3, that's actually, pretty doable, I think. To think I got a lap record on the third one, and like the other two were 22 seconds slower than that. I think it's pretty doable. All right. Cool. These are difficult though, and I need a lot more focus on them. Yeah. So we're gonna get down to. First of all, there's a couple guys that I haven't unlocked yet. Slide Paramita, I think, is the guy from this track. Rats Tyrell I didn't get. Moquanic I've never gotten. Juan Sandage I didn't get because he's fucking Ortobana guy. Bull's Roar I don't have. So yeah, these guys are now like a bunch of this is the people I don't even have. Okay. I will move on from this. I think the next game coming up here is Ken Griffey Jr.'s Slugfest, which will be a fun time, even though we're in the dead of winter right now. Just the timing is shitty. Because I think I was doing football games last spring, I feel like, and I'm doing baseball games in the fall and winter. Yeah, Ken Griffey Jr. Slugfest will be next up. Hopefully I'll get better at the setup of this. Maybe that'll improve, but even if just the basics, I really want this to be, I can do commentary, I can give a good capture of the game itself, and I can show off the game. So that being the most important part of this, seems to be doing okay then. Maybe we can work back to where we were before, but I would absolutely trade off the HD and the putting it on the TV thing because I have the through pass through on the capture card itself. So I'll trade that off for this at this point. But yeah, out of all of the futuristic racing games on the N64, you could make the argument for F-Zero, undoubtedly. But this is my favorite. I think it looks better. I like Star Wars. I like the characters, the track design, everything about it. I would take this over F-Zero. But that's just me. So cool. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you next time for Ken Griffey Jr. Slugfest.